Hey guys, so I cannot believe this day is finally here. It is officially 1 year post-op for my boobs, and stay tuned for the end of the video for an exciting announcement. But yes, today, April 15th, is my 1 year anniversary, boobiversary of getting my boobs. You know what, I should take off this necklace because I'll be showing my boobs, and this is a lariat that we just posted on Coffee and Couture, and it kind of gets in the way. But as you guys know, I posted a lot about my breast augmentation when I got my surgery done last year, and I will link all of my videos that I've done down below about my boob job, just because I'm not going to go over my doctor, the price, anything like that. If you're interested in knowing about my doctor, my price, or just seeing my experience, please watch those videos. In this video, I will be talking about the 5 things that I wish I knew before my plastic surgery, before my breast augmentation, and I will also be having a little announcement at the end of this video. So last night I was watching my my vlogs from last year, from like the day of my surgery and then like post-op. It's just so crazy to watch those vlogs and for it to already be 1 year later. It's crazy. What I wish I knew before my boob job. So number 1 is my antibiotic trick. I feel like a lot of people know this trick, but I didn't. So if you watch my vlogs, my boob vlogs, or you're familiar with my experience, you would know that I had very bad nausea for the first and second day of my like post-op. I don't think it was the anesthesia. I don't think it was anything. I think it was really my fault. Antibiotics can be really, really harsh on your stomach. So my friend Liz actually taught me this trick. She said to have like a cup of yogurt. So before you take your antibiotic, eat a little cup of yogurt. I think it can be any yogurt because there's probiotics in pretty much all yogurts, I believe. And that will coat the lining of your stomach and make the antibiotic a little less harsh. And once I started doing that, I really did not experience any nausea. You guys know I'm a pretty nauseous person, but once I started doing that trick, I really didn't experience any awful nausea, because if you watch my boob vlog, like post-op day 1, I was extremely, extremely nauseous. Had to get Zofran, which they use on cancer patients because it's for nausea. But after I started doing my trick, I really didn't need to use any of that. My second trick is not to eat heavy. Another mistake I made was, I think it was the day after. It was the day after my surgery, and for some reason I was craving tortellini and rosé sauce. So my mom made me tortellini and rosé sauce with garlic bread and Caesar salad. It was way, way, way too heavy. I thought I could handle it, but I couldn't. It was just too heavy a meal, and it made me very nauseous, and I ended up vomiting a lot. Let me tell you, after your surgery or after any surgery, the last thing you want to be doing is vomiting. So don't eat heavy. Eat light, like toast, fruits. I mean, I'm sure someone's gonna be like, you shouldn't eat fruits, but like for me, once I started eating lighter fruits, vegetables, just like lighter, I felt really fine, and I never had an issue again once I stopped. That was just a really stupid meal, so don't eat heavy. My third tip is that life really doesn't change that much after you get your boobs done. I was always doing it for the right reasons, and in today's video I had to find like my lowest cut top, because all my tops always go up to like my neck. So I needed to find like a low cut top, just because I never wear low cut tops. I never got my surgery to show it off or anything like that. So I had to find this like really low cut top, and this was like the lowest cut top I could find, and I don't really even wear this top. So life doesn't change too much after boobs. If you're unhappy, it's like when people like lose weight and expect everything to fall into place. I remember when I was really, really big, and I would dream about like life when I was skinny, and I would always think, I would assume that once I was skinny, life would be perfect, life would be amazing, I'd have no problems, and that's just not true, as we all know. So if you're going into the surgery thinking, oh, once I have boobs, I'll be happy, I'll get a boyfriend, I'll do this, I'll do that, it really won't change. You have to be doing it for yourself, and you have to be doing it for the right reasons, because at the end of the day, these 2 boobs, they're not magic. Number 4 is not to stress too much. I was a person who went in with a really lax attitude. People stress about scars, people stress about everything. I went in with a really relaxed attitude, and I had a really easy recovery, and I got really lucky, like with my scars and everything. I really don't have crazy scars. My scars are barely visible. They're really not bad at all. I got really lucky, and that's like, I haven't even used like bio oil or anything on them. It's just like naturally. So don't stress too much. That's like when people stress so much about their Louis Vuitton bags and the patina and everything, and then they just get so stressed and you can't really enjoy your bag. I never really stressed about my scars or anything, and I think that my scars look great. And my 5th and final tip is to go a little bit bigger than you think. And this leads me to my next little announcement, because I know I talked about this like a while ago, I think in like September, I mentioned that I might be going bigger. I have decided to go bigger. Now stop. Before the keyboard warriors go to town, I'm going to talk a little bit about what led me to this decision. I'll also answer some questions that you guys asked on Instagram. I was really bad about my post-op appointments. I went to my first post-op appointment, but I didn't go to like any other appointments. And my boobs are fine. Everything was fine. If anything was wrong, I would have gone to an appointment, but everything was okay. You guys know that I love my surgeon, Dr. Sino. He's amazing. I've gotten so many emails from you guys saying that you went to Dr. Sino and you're so happy with your results, and I'm so happy because he is a brilliant surgeon, and I'm so happy he's getting the recognition he deserves. So my sister, Tony, some of you guys know Tony, she has her own YouTube channel, which I'll link down below. We do coffee and couture together, so we spend a lot of time together. She made an appointment with Dr. Sino to have a consultation for her boob job because she was in the same boat as me. She has like AA boobs. Like, we were not blessed in that department, let me tell you. So she asked me to go with her. My mom and I went with her yesterday for a consultation, and Dr. Sino asked that I come along so that he can, you know, see, like, and it's so funny because it was the 14th of April. I got my surgery the 15th of April, so it was literally 1 year ago exactly. So I went, and, you know, he examined me, and he was like, so how do you feel? And I said, I think that sometimes I forget how small I was to begin with, but I wish that you had put in the 365 cc's that we had initially agreed upon. After discussing my options with him and my mom and my sister and myself, I decided that I would be going in for a revision surgery. I know you guys are all like, show us your boobs. So Dr. Sino said that I was like a full C, even though I measure as a 34D at Victoria's Secret. I definitely am a C, not a D. Now, in my first post-op video, my boobs were much higher. They were much higher. They were much higher, and I was watching my vlogs from last night, and I'll insert pictures, but I liked the way my boobs looked more when I was closer to my post-op, and that when they were higher than how they look now. Am I unhappy with my results? No, I'm not unhappy with my results because now I actually have boobs, but I wish that they would have been bigger. I wish that I would have got the 365 cc's, and I wish that they were bigger. What Dr. Sino told me is that my body frame, I measured like 12, and they look really big, but that's because I'm wearing a bra. And they're like, it's like pulling them up because when I'm naked, they don't look like that. So what Dr. Sino told me is that my breast, like diameter or whatever, I was a 12. I was like 12 centimeters across. And the 300 cc's was 12, so that's what fit in my cavity. And I had chosen a moderate profile. So if I wanted 365 cc's, I believe that the 12 centimeters was almost 13. So my boob would have gone out further, and it wouldn't have been like, I would have had like an odd amount like outside. What I have decided to do is go to a high profile implant at either 385 cc's, but most likely 415 cc's. I feel like my body can handle it, and I feel like if I'm going to go through another surgery, I want to go big or go home. So I still will look proportionate. I know some people are going to be like, no, your boobs are perfect now, but it's my body, and if I feel like I will be happier with larger boobs, then that's my prerogative. I'm not saying you need to get surgery. I'm just sharing with you guys, since you've been along for the whole journey, what I'm planning on doing. So as an example, if I pull my shirt up to here, you can't really see any cleavage. But if I had like a higher profile, you would be able to see like the cleavage. Like I said, I don't wear a ton of low-cut shirts. I just feel like I want to be 100% happy, and I am happy with my boobs now, but I just wish they were bigger. I decided to get most likely 415 cc's of a high profile because right now I have 300 cc's moderate profile. So when I do go in for my revision surgery, it will most likely be either 385 or 415, but, oh, he gave me a little cc thing. 415 minus 385. 30 cc's is the difference between 385 and 415. And you know those little squeeze things that you give kids medicine in? It's like 3 of those. So it's really not a huge difference, so I might as well just go into 415 cc's. So that is what I am planning on doing. I am very, very excited because I don't know, you'll see in the pictures, like, sooner after my boob job, I like the way that they were, like, when they were higher, I like that more than how they are now. because I feel like if I want that look, they need to be in a bra. Like when I wear my up bra, I love the way my boobs look, and my up bra is like one of my favorite bras, but I don't want to be wearing that every day. That is what I am planning on doing. Whether you agree with it, whether you don't, it really won't affect my choice or my decision. It's my life to live, and that's what I plan on doing. And if I sound rude, I apologize. That's not the way I want it to come off, but it's just at the end of the day, it's my body, it's my life, and I'm doing it for me, and that's like all I can say about that. I just don't feel like there's a need for people to get involved with, you know, with my decision, because it's already been made. And yes, I'm putting my life out there, but just because I put my life out there doesn't mean that everyone needs to tell me what to do or what not to do. Now I'm going to answer some questions. I posted this picture. This is like exactly 1 year ago today. I'm just going to answer some questions. Does your boyfriend care that you have them? No. He doesn't care that I have them. He doesn't think I need a revision surgery. Mike loves me for who I am. It was never about the boobs. So he doesn't care that I have them. They really feel like real boobs, so yeah, he doesn't care. Do I have any pain now? None at all. At all. How is it when you exercise? As long as I wear a sports bra or a bra, I'm totally fine. I don't feel like there's any activity that I used to be able to do that I can't now. I've done monkey bars, I've done, you know, climbing, I've done swimming, jumping off of cliffs, jumping off of boats. There's nothing I can't really do. And are the scars gone? I will take a picture of my scars and insert that here. For those of you thinking about getting a breast augmentation, there's a very helpful account on Instagram. I will link it down below. She gave me some questions. What tips do you have for ladies trying to save up? 1 second, I have to show you guys something really cute. For the longest time, I thought that my parents would pay for half of my boob job. But once I was able to pay for it, you know, 100% myself, which I did, I was like, well, I'm going to pay for it all myself, because that way no one can say daddy bought you boobs or anyone bought you boobs. They'd be like, no, I bought myself boobs. So this is why it says like 3,000 on it. Like this was like a long time ago. I don't even know when it was from, but I had this in my closet and it says boob funds on here. And I had this like little thermometer thing that was like 20, 50, 100, 200, 400. And I then changed to doing it like via in my bank and just being able to transfer money into my savings. But I just thought this was a really cute little reminder. Whenever I see it, I'm like, wow, you did it. I will link my video about how I paid for my boobs down below. And that video has my money saving tips, but I don't think I've ever shown that before, so I wanted to show it. What do you have to say to those who may not approve of your decision? Honestly, what I'd like to say is go F yourself, because I just don't feel like it's their place at all. If they're not paying for it, if they're not even, especially when you don't even know the person, I don't understand why they would even care. If I was being polite, I would just be like, well, it's not your body, it's not your decision, it's not your money. For the vital things to buy for post-op, I didn't really buy that much for post-op. I had a sports bra from Victoria's Secret. I know my sister's buying like a Calvin Klein sports bra, so I'll probably buy that as well, but I do have some sports bras now. I think just a good sports bra that isn't a push-up sports bra is good to have. And also, my surgeon, he didn't recommend that I have like a band to push down my boobs, but my boobs were a little higher, so my mom got me a band, and that was good. So yeah, if you want a band to help, you know, push them down, then that's good. But definitely listen to your surgeon about doing those exercises. You need to do those exercises to like allow your boobs to heal properly, so definitely do the exercises. How long did it take for them to feel like your boobs and not just things on your chest? Honestly, it took me like less than a week. I remember I even said this in a vlog that I watched last night. It was like, I've forgotten that I have the surgery because I don't have any pain, and I'll just feel my chest and I'll be like, whoa, I have boobs. So for me, like, it didn't take long. And I get questions about if I can feel them in my chest. No, like not at all. No matter what I'm doing, bouncing or anything, you can't feel them. I don't feel them shift. I don't feel them move. I don't feel anything. So yeah, I don't even feel them in my body. They're mine. They're my boobs. So yeah, those are the questions I'm going to answer in today's video. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to leave them down below, and I'd be more than happy to answer them. I'm very excited about this whole process. My sister's getting her boobs done as well, so we'll have a lot of boob vlogs to go around. And I just want to say that I'm so glad that so many of you have found my videos helpful, and I'm so happy that so many girls are also documenting their experiences, because I know when I was going in for surgery, there were maybe 1 or 2 other girls who had documented their experience. So I don't know if it was me, I don't know if people just like kind of followed my lead, but I'm so happy that people are documenting their experience for other people, and also to kind of end the stigmatization surrounding plastic surgery. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for being so great and amazing, and I'm really excited to share this journey with you as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go, and I'm going to edit and upload this video today. So yes, I'm really excited, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.